Hey there, how you doing? Remember Outriders? I bet you don't, but I do. But not for the reasons you think. Now, let me just say that I do genuinely enjoy playing this game. Its moment-to-moment gameplay is genuinely fun, and the way you build your character is one of the more interesting in the looter-shooter genre. Enemy engagements are fun, and bosses are mostly a good time when trying to take them down. It's not perfect, and there's some jank here and there, and enemy variety does tend to be on a bit of the stale side. But it's nothing too egregious. Like, yeah, having a cutscene of just opening a door is kind of weird, but honestly, I can look over it. Also, a huge plus is that this game has a low skill floor with a high skill ceiling. Yeah, you can min-max your build and spend hundreds of hours grinding for perfect drops, but you can also get by with just your casual build. And it's not a live service. Thank God it's not a live service. It's a one and done kind of game that you can get invested into if that tickles your fancy. This is a great in-betweener game, you know what I mean? Like the perfect game to jump into when you either don't feel like playing anything else or your main game is updating and you need some time and you need to kill like an hour. Now that's not a slight towards Outriders. It's fun. It's pure dumb fun. And we need games like that. Games that you don't have to worry about dedicating your life to it or dealing with sweats. Just get in, do some cool ass shit, and get out. Like, the abilities in this game are cool as shit. Any game that allows me to catch enemy bullets with some kind of force field and blast them back at them is automatically on my cool as hell list. It's kinda like Destiny 2 if Destiny 2 was fun. But this isn't the reason I wanted to make this video. I wanted to make this video because of its story. This is a story about a man and his balls. So yeah, I actually don't know dick about this game's story because it's very forgettable. But me and my friend actually played through this whole game together and we got so bored with the story that we actually ended up making our own. So let's just do a quick summary. The world of Enoch is the future of humanity. We as Outriders, it is our mission to secure the safety of this future and pave the way of, and we get Futuramaed. But it's okay because we, both of us, are the chosen ones and we got some sick ass powers. But the Oracle, Asian woman Chana, has foretold a grim future for the Outriders. Our balls are in jeopardy. Now, with renewed vigor, overwhelming power, and a greater purpose than ever before, we set out to discover the source of the storm, and within we shall find a way to avoid this ballless future. Throughout our journey, we are joined by several interesting characters like Future Peace, Scam Artist, The Driver, Dork, Lesbian, Crippled Lesbian, Alien, this guy. And after we defeat him, we can rest, knowing our balls are safe. That is until the World Slayer expansion. In this story, we encounter the Ball Stealer.
Commander Ereshkigal.
Whatever. We engage in an epic battle, but are bested by the overwhelming foe. But instead of killing us, she made our greatest fear a reality. The thing we fought so hard for, struggled to keep, and even died for. She takes our balls.
Chana! She took our balls! Chana! You said they were safe! Chana! You lied!
Slowly by Adopt the Ball Stealer. Preferably by curb stomping her into the fucking dirt. And reclaim our balls. Adopt the Ball Stealer. I can't quite remember the in-between, but we eventually arrive face to face with the Ball Stealer. She is powerful, but we are both men with guns. After reclaiming our balls, we return to our ragtag group who are now safe from the storm thanks to this weird alien shard thing. We go to Chana. We use our balls. And we pump and dump her. Both of us. Who this baby belongs to, that's up for the sequel. Also, we become evil. The end. So that is the story me and my friend ran with, and to this day we can't remember anything about the story besides what we made up. Except for one thing. The male protagonist in this game has to be the greatest protagonist in any game I have ever played. Not because he's deep, not because he's well written, but because he is the realest, most blunt, no-nonsense protag I have ever seen. Just look at these clips.
You real? Think so. Ah, shit. More of you exploding spider bastards.
Spiders?
That's what we called little fuckers like these back on Earth.
Were they dangerous?
Oh yeah. One half of every married couple was trained in disposing of them. All right, I'm in. But starting to lose feeling in my toes. Brr. No reason to leave her to suffer.
No! We need to bring her.
Zahidi? I think I'm staring at a nuke.
Zahidi? Something's happening. The machines! They're crashing!
You need to get out of there before it explodes.
Warning! Safety controls failing. Missile launch imminent. Warning!
Okay, that's not good. What do I do?
Wait. Is there a refrigerator around?
A refrigerator?
Yeah, a fucking refrigerator. You know what a fucking refrigerator is?
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, thank God. Now get inside.
What?
Get inside the refrigerator. The light will protect you.
That is the stupidest idea I've ever heard!
I saw it somewhere.
That's not gonna happen! Shit! I'm not gonna make it! Fuck!
He is legitimately so enjoyable to watch. Just the way he delivers dialogue and how he speaks so casually and matter of fact. That's not a slight at the VA, by the way. Dustin Dukic, I think that's his name. The voice of the male playable character did an amazing job, and I would absolutely love to see him play this character again if Outriders 2 ever gets greenlit again. Which, this brings me to the sad topic of Outriders 2 being nuked by Square Enix. The studio People Can Fly were mid-development of the game's sequel, because believe it or not, the game was pretty notable around its launch, only to fall off tremendously shortly after. And what makes this worse is that Square Enix actually got into some hot water soon after this, and a lot of people remembered that they had to sell off some major IPs like Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, and Legacy of Kain. So you would think that maybe People Can Fly would be able to maybe walk away with the game that they made, but no. Square decided to hold on to Outriders, the game they never even believed in. They decided to hold on to with their biggest IPs like Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. Not a slight at Outriders, but why sell Tomb Raider but keep Outriders? So you can possibly keep the door open to the looter shooter genre in case you ever decide to do something with it? It really just doesn't make sense to me, but it's not all doom and gloom. People Can Fly is still around and have a bunch of projects in the pipeline, like co-developing a new Gears of War game, and at the very least Outriders has a chance to come back in some form or fashion in the future through another development studio. Or maybe Sony will buy Square Enix and have Bluepoint make a remake. Time can only tell, but anyway, that's all I had. I wanted to just gush about this game, and I'm glad to have you here to listen. So like, subscribe, all that jazz, follow me on Twitter, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.